drama as a corpse that is killed by someone takes his own revenge. Do this once you suspect that any of your relatives did not die a natural death. Once you suspect that your relative did not die a natural death, pray this prayer and do this, and you will get shocking results. Expose and disgrace anyone who have taken any soul or who have killed any of your relatives or loved ones by simply doing this. By God's grace, in today's video, I wish to share with you one secret you should know. You see, in this earth that we have found ourselves, it is we human beings that God has given power to dominate, subdue, and operate on this earth. And apparently, no power or force can easily do anything on this earth except we energize that power. And that is why that even if one or two of our relatives has passed on and become an ancestor, there is limit to what they do, even if it is those people that believe in calling their ancestors for help. Unless they do certain sacrifices and certain rituals, they may not fully bring them to come to help them. And likewise, once somebody has passed on this earth, the person knows every detail about his or her life, why he lives in this earth, because it has become a spirit. Nothing is hidden to that person alone. And if that person was killed before the person died or passed on, the person will see it clearly, but the person may not do anything, not until one way or the other that person is engineered or empowered. By God's grace, in today's video, I will share with you two cardinal things. One thing you will do, or the type of prayer you pray once you suspect that your loved one was killed and did not die a natural death. And by God's grace, before your very eyes, because Bible says, suffer not a wish to live, the particular person who is responsible for the demise of that person will suffer the consequences and be exposed and be disgraced. And again, I will show you a clip of a video that fascinates so much to me, because this particular corpse refused to be buried, refused to even come down from the people that are carrying it until it was able to direct those people carrying it to the house of the person that killed him. And then he now took revenge by scattering that house and making sure that the coffin was able to kill the person that did it. And believe me, if this type of thing begin to happen, people will stop doing evil. A place in the Bible actually said that because punishment against iniquity is not done immediately, that is why the heart of man has continuously engaged in doing evil. So if only you follow me to the end of today's video, I will give you a simple secret on how to silence anyone that think that he is after your life or has been killing people, and the person will kill no more because he will not even be alive to tell the story. So welcome back to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I'll discuss three important variables which are actually health, safety, and spirituality. Believe me, if you can understand and apply these three correctly in your life, the sky will not be your limit. It becomes your starting point. If this is the very first time you're landing in this channel, you're highly welcome. Please do wait to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so that YouTube will always notify you once I upload a new video. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. For my new timers are searching for any video, all you need to do is go through the side button in YouTube, type Jenny Action TV, slide the keyword of the video you are looking for. For example, dead. You get the videos I made in past, like dream about dead or seeing dead in your dream or bringing back the dead to life. You watch and get some value. So without actually wasting your time, let's delve right in. Now, for you to make your dead, who you are sure that not died naturally, to revenge his or her own death, is your word is energy. I am telling you by a kind of practical experience. I have a brother that died. We know that he never died a natural death. I've seen a glimpse of this in this channel. So it happened that the day after his burial, that is, we buried him on a Friday and Saturday. That's, we did the burial ceremony on Friday and Saturday. Then on Sunday, after going to Thanksgiving in the church, we come back. We that by then strangers have dispersed, but we that are a kind of close relative went back to his grave and called his name 7 times. Let's assume that the name of that person is Emmanuel. Okay. Please forgive me if your name is Emmanuel. I am only giving illustration. So let's assume that the name of that person is Emmanuel Samuel. We now call Emmanuel Samuel. Emmanuel Samuel, Emmanuel Samuel, Emmanuel Samuel, Emmanuel Samuel, Emmanuel Samuel, Emmanuel Samuel. It is abomination for a man to die at the prime of his age. That we know that you never died a natural death. This is not God's promise to his people that so our relative that you will die like this. Therefore, if you have died a natural death, rest in peace. But if you have not died a natural death, do not give your killers peace until they are all exterminated and destroyed from the face of this earth. You know, we pray it with fervency and agony and tears in our eyes with broken heart. You know, the Bible says a broken and a contrite heart God don't overlook. And believe me, anybody who calls 7 times, the spirit is right there. So even when you call that corpse 7 times, the spirit is already there. And then we now say it with the fervency of our heart. But do you know what happened next? Hey, it didn't take a month. His own best friend. That's why I have said stop shaking hand. Who one of the ways he got him was to shake him in his hand, because this thing happened after he had his glorious wedding. He went back to his business and suddenly returned back home from the base, and with some strange things that he cannot explain. After going to hospital, no improvement. When we took him to a man of God, he revealed that somebody shook him as a way of welcoming him, and that person is the one who afflicted him. And then the man of God, after praying for him, he went back and he was okay. But immediately he went to his shop, he fainted, and from there, problems started, because the man that did this connived with one of his apprentices to now put something in his shop, which apparently was what he suffered, and from there he died. And now, when we finished that prayer, it didn't take months. 1 month, mysteriously, the shop of that his friend got burnt. And in the process of burning, lo and behold, people saw pot of sham that he kept in the shop, and started shouting, so this man is doing sham. And before you know it, before everybody's very eyes, the man ran mad and started removing his clothes, removing everything about his clothes, and started confessing. And now, since that time till now, this thing is over 20 years. That man is still mad. His situation is even worse, because any place they take him in the name of a kind of healing him, mysteriously the chains in his hand will break off, and he will still be naked, roaming up and down, to the extent that people are like saying that the person he killed is even better. That person is no longer being seen. That being a nuisance, naked, stark naked, going everywhere, he become a bunch of disgrace. And then his apprentice that they connived together to do this, one night was going to party with some of his friends, and mysteriously he was murdered one night. And that was how God avenged for us. And somehow our heart rested, because one thing about all these wicked men, if nothing is done, they will repeat it. They will have, maybe if that man is not mad and stark naked walking up and down now, he would have killed 1 or 2 more people. And then, in addition to this, another thing you will do is this: get a local egg. We didn't do this, but I'm just telling you extra thing that will actually make sure that whatever you desire will come to pass. Get a local egg and speak into it, that whosoever is behind this person death, that God will use this to avenge. That as egg is very fragile, if it's thrown down, it's break. That is how the person will be broken. And then put it in the left hand of that person that is about to be buried. Know that you normally put hand glove there, so even when people are not there, even from dry dressing, you can put it. Local egg don't easily break like that without anybody even knowing that is there, and then use it to bury that person. It won't take 1 month. As many as that are involved that conspire in that death of that person, you will surely hear news. Then watch and see the video I'm telling you about how a corpse actually avenge his own death. So one way or the other, if you know people that their hand is into evil, tell them to remove their hand, because the awareness of spirituality now will no longer allow evil men to be condoned in our society. So with this, I've actually come to the end of today's video. As you watch, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell notification so as to get my next upload. Please comment on this video, share it to everyone so as to help others. God bless you.